Right at the top of the video, 6 former WWE writers accused Vince McMahon of racial insensitivity and verbal abuse. Also, we got absolutely breathtaking news as it concerns CM Punk. A lot of backstage rumors news to discuss and get to. Update on Monday Night Raw. Also, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one. Remember to subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. AEW and NJPW talent could face new rules after Stephanie McCoy's WWE signing, because obviously this has changed a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Also, Michael Cole. There's been a lot said over the last couple of days about Michael Cole. He wasn't on SmackDown. He was missing, didn't know what was going on. Then we hear he signed a new long-term lengthy contract with the WWE. Remember to turn on all notifications and donate to the channel today. The GoFundMe link is below in the comment section of the video. Michael Cole watched New York Mets game during WWE Bad Blood 2024. Now, there's a lot of rumors and speculation. How could have Michael Cole done such a thing? Well, obviously, maybe from a cell phone, maybe from the desk as he was commentating the event. I have the game on my phone. That's what I says at the announce desk at ringside with the volume down. When I was doing Bad Blood, which was game 1, I had the game on the announce desk. My partner, Corey Graves, kept looking over at me, and I was pumping my fists and jumping up and down while calling the action on the show. So obviously, Michael Cole can do a variety of different things at a variety of different times. Also, there's a report going online, according to Ringside News. Vince McMahon allegedly put female talent in situations where they couldn't say no. And again, we don't know how realistic that is, but again, that's according to a report. Also, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news on a massive passing in the world of professional wrestling. It's so important to become a channel member today to help secure and save my future right here on this very website. Remember to like, comment, and interact and share my videos all over social media. Ladies and gentlemen, former ROH Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff's funeral services to take place this afternoon. Your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback on that. Obviously, a very sad, it's a very debilitating thing, something that you don't want to hear. And again, there's been so many deaths this year, from Psycho Sid dying, the Samoans, Alpha. I mean, so many deaths, so many RIPs this year, so much tragedy, so much travesty, so many sad heartbreakers in the world of professional wrestling. And obviously, this is yet another one. Braun Strowman back in the gym for the first time after suffering a groin injury. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Also, Jonathan Coachman criticizes WWE for punishing work culture. Every week is like Groundhog Day, according to the coach, Jonathan Coachman. And what was your thoughts on the coach on commentator's table when he took over for JR for a little while with Al Snow? Vince McMahon compared to iconic villain Hannibal Lecter. Yes, this according to a new report online, according to sources, website, dirt sheets, newsletters. Do you think Vince McMahon is on the level of iconic villain Hannibal Lecter? Also, ladies and gentlemen, a trademark filing, this is huge, seemingly hints at a new WWE show. Now, we got Raw, we got SmackDown, and we got NXT. Well, what's going on here is ahead of WWE's move to Netflix for Raw, President Nick Khan discussed the potential for introducing new content beyond the regular programming of Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Recent developments suggest that we might have a glimpse into the new shows following a recent trademark filing by WWE, because on October the 19th, WWE filed trademarks for new shows, WWE Legends and Future Greats, and WWE LFG under the category of entertainment services. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE plans to introduce even more docuseries focused on various superstars and different aspects of professional wrestling. Therefore, we'll have to wait and see when they will end up unveiling WWE Legends and Future Greats, as it is already in the works. So your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, guys, you got to wonder what that's going to be about, what that's going to entail. And obviously the WWE will be looking at some future greats, because if you look at the main roster of WWE right now, there are definitely potential future greats. Just to name off a couple right off the bat, Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu. I guess you could throw Solo Sikoa into that as well. Also, Val Venus responds to Jim Cornette unblocking him on Twitter after a sarcastic challenge. Now, we all know Jim Cornette and his stance We don't want to get too far into that, but we know how popular and how over Jim Cornette is. I guess Val Venus and Jim Cornette had a little bit of a rift, some sort of a confliction, but it seemed like things are repaired and back to normal now for Val Venus and one Jim Cornette. Jim Ross, good old JR Backstage updates on him. We got exclusive updates here on SeanzViewEnt, and we don't just give you what you read and see and know already from the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters and industry insiders, but we give you exclusives. We go in depth. We go further. We give you more detailed news in WWE. We'll even spice it up with some AEW in there. Jim Ross reveals health condition following his hip replacement surgery. As we all know, this has been a hell of a year for good old JR Jim Ross. Ross saying the following: I feel better. I feel better about traveling. I'm not so hesitant about traveling right now because I'm feeling good. My hip still bothers me. I wonder how long goddamn hip replacement takes to heal, but it ain't happened for me yet, but it's getting better. So I'm doing all I can to keep my presence out there and enjoying going out there and meeting with the fans. It's great. It's invigorating, and it makes me feel young. So Jim Ross, hopefully, is going to see better days. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Mercedes Moné pulled from AEW. Ladies and gentlemen, according to industry sources, AEW is being urged to pull the former Sasha Banks, who is now going by the name of Mercedes Moné, from AEW television. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And the reason AEW is being urged to pull Mercedes Moné is due to the fact that, you know, maybe take a little bit of a break, take a sabbatical, put you off of TV for some 6 to 12 months, and then maybe fans will take to her a little bit better. But I don't think Sasha Banks cares about that. All she cares about is all the money that she is currently pulling in. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, it is finally being revealed. Finally, Hulk Hogan reveals how he came up with the idea for real American beer. That can be found online. The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak ending is being dubbed as the worst decision in professional wrestling history. Do you believe Brock Lesnar ending the streak of The Undertaker was the worst decision in professional wrestling history? Now, was Brock the right guy, or should have the streak ever ended? Should it continued on? Should have that been the legacy of the dead man, The Undertaker, the Phenom? Because if you look at WrestleMania right now and its history, and you look at the legacy, and you look at the undefeated streak, who right now currently has an undefeated streak? And no, I'm not talking about Michael Cole, guys. Donald Trump walks out to The Undertaker's theme during a recent rally. Walked out to The Undertaker's theme song. Paul Heyman, who we've heard a lot of rumors and speculation that is going to be returning to WWE storylines, WWE television. According to those that know, Paul Heyman is now being compared to Martin Scorsese for involvement in the Bloodline storyline. Former WWE writer exposes company's unsafe work environments. I felt like an object. And of course, a lot is coming out about Vince McMahon right now. Tony Khan claps back at wrestling podcaster who called AEW fan stupid. And of course, this is once again JD from NY back in the news again. Controversial wrestling podcaster JD from NY took to Twitter and commented on a backstage segment with Daniel Garcia and Orange Cassidy during the October 19th edition of AEW Collision and criticized everyone in the segment. He stated that Orange Cassidy has been overexposed. Daniel Garcia isn't someone anyone believes in, and Tony Khan booked private party into obscurity. Orange Cassidy has been overexposed. Daniel Garcia, nobody believes in him. Private party, Tony Khan has booked them into obscurity for 4 years. It all seeks of desperation instead of planned long-term investment. This led to a fan stating that they believed in Daniel Garcia as well as others. In response, JD from NY called the fans stupid and stated that the only reason they believe in Garcia is due to the fact that they don't know what's really going on. Who do believe in Daniel Garcia? No, you don't. You only believe because you effing stupid to what actually is going on. This led to AEW President Tony Khan responded to JD as he clapped back at the podcaster and questioned why he would call a fan stupid for just expressing their opinion, defending the fan in a big way. Why would you tell a fan that they're stupid for just expressing their opinion? Everyone is allowed to have beliefs and opinions. It doesn't make them stupid. Because I can, Tony. It's all subjective. Yeah, exactly. It's all subjective. This is what JD's response was. That's why I've never called you stupid once in 5 years, despite the fact that I often disagree with your opinions. Even Dax Harwood recently got into a heated Twitter spat with JD over these comments and sentiments. So now actually people are putting him into this situation. Yeah, that guy, this is what some comments are saying about this. God, that guy's an effing clown. Which one exactly? The guy's calling the fans stupid, but then uses the argument over never calling Tony Khan stupid in 5 years, or Tony for lowering himself to even jab it with a podcaster, because both seem pretty clownish from these standpoints. Sounds like everyone involved in the exchange. God, JD is an effing clown, according to some comments online. JD seems to know what he's talking about. He's not wrong. Tell me one person that they have turned into must-see TV. They somehow ruined the Lucha Brothers' private party, the Young Bucks, Kenny, Hangman, Miro, Claudio, Lance, Archer, Cage. But all the 45-year-old ex-WWE guys are doing fine. Moxley, Jericho, Edge, Christian, Sasha Banks. And obviously everyone's going to have an opinion on this one. So, also, WWE in talks for another event in Australia for 2025. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Plenty more to come. Multiple videos a day around the clock. I never stop for each and every one of you. Subscribe for more Sean View, because without you, this doesn't happen. Become a channel member today.